Hello everyone, welcome back to Cynical Reacts. I'm your dude, Cynical. Today, we're going to be taking a look at several clips of dudes that have injected Synthol. For those that don't know, Synthol is an oil that you inject into your muscles to pump them up and make them look big. It's often used for a little bit of site enhancement in bodybuilding, but some people go completely off the rails with it and inject so much that it looks ridiculous. Instead of lifting weights to build muscle definition, they are straight up injecting entire muscle groups into their body via oil. This will be part 7 of my Synthol Dudes series. Oh my goodness. Okay, I believe this is Bazooka Arms, as he is known online. Looks like we haven't been injecting symmetrically. The oil must be actually providing strength because the side that's bigger is actually lifting up more. As you can see, this side is sloping down. It's a little weak. He needs to inject more on this side. That's a joke, by the way. Don't inject this stuff. By the way, just a little bit of a disclaimer. I do not endorse anybody using any of this. This is a cautionary tale on what not to do. He looks so pouty with those lips that I'm pretty sure he's injecting something into as well. You ain't gotta be so pouty, bro. By the way, I love the 4 watches, so you always know what time it is. You know what I mean? All right, Bazooka Arms is looking especially different these days. Let's see what he's saying. Okay, I don't speak Russian, but I'm pretty sure he's saying that he got a very bad bee sting right here. Those are some very interesting biceps. We're all bicep and nothing else. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, because, like, sure, it's uneven, but when people start injecting it everywhere else as well, like the pecs, the traps, all this type of stuff, it just gets 10 times worse. Oh my gosh. His trademark punches at the camera. Weird uppercuts. Okay, it looks like he's just injecting it into his biceps, which looks very strange because they're all huge and nothing else is, but I don't want to encourage this dude to try to even it out by injecting it everywhere else either, because that's a slippery slope, my friend. We've seen people that start putting it literally everywhere. Next. Oh my gosh, dude. What? By the way, YouTube, this is a dude that injected Synthol to try to enhance his pec muscles. This isn't somebody with implants or something weird like that, so hopefully we don't have any issues here. I shouldn't need to blur anything out. Hopefully this is okay. But oh my gosh, dude, the monochest, brother. Oh my god, this is even worse than that one dude. Several videos back, I covered a dude that was injecting Synthol right in his chest plate, creating a monochest. This dude seems to be doing the same thing, but he's gone even further off the rails with it. What are we doing? What are we trying to do? We just straight up want pecs? Or, like, it's not injected anywhere else as far as I can tell. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Oh no. Dude, what? Oh my gosh. Hopefully I don't have to blur any of this. This dude's trying to create pec muscles via oil. So that's what's going on here, nothing else. I don't know why you would do that. He doesn't seem to have put it anywhere else. Also, why are we injecting into the chest plate? Right there. Into that chest plate. Or did the oil migrate from the pec to the center? Why are you doing that? Why do you keep doing that? What the? Dude, he lifted right in the center. There's not supposed to be chest in the center right there. You're literally lifting part of a body that shouldn't exist. You're literally lifting anatomy that shouldn't exist. Why do you keep doing that? Okay, I have no idea what this dude is going for with this. You look happy with your decision, though, so that's good. You don't seem completely distraught or anything. You seem very happy with the result. Okay, so that was a lot of Synthol right by that dude's heart. I don't like that at all. There's just a big old pocket of Synthol chilling right over your heart, feeding Synthol directly into... When you inject it that close to your heart, your body starts circulating Synthol through it immediately. It's immediately pumping through all of your arteries and stuff. He didn't seem happy with the result either. He was just looking in the camera and he's going like... It was very creepy. Next. All right, here's one of our classics, Mr. Boozman, who, as I've said many times, appears to lack a certain bit of anatomy in this particular area. Some people might have what's known as nips right there, and some people, like this gentleman, do not. So that's concerning. This is what happens when you try to even it out. Like I was saying, Bazooka Arms Kid looked very uneven because he just put it in his biceps. But if you try to even it out, this is what might happen. You might start going completely nuts, inject yourself a pair of bosoms, some tumorous traps, and have yourself a forearm that does not match your bicep or tricep. He also went into it with the legs, as well as the delts. The delt is all like flopped over right here. Yeah, this is what happens when you try to even it out. Okay, as you can see, he literally does not have... I don't want to get in trouble. He doesn't have nips. Like, are they tucked away into his armpit? Did they fold over underneath? I don't know. Literally, look. There are none. What is happening? Nip Quest 3.0, we can call this. Because I've spent countless other videos looking for them. That's not the point of this video. Okay. Okay, now we can see the lats. Okay. Oh, wow, the shape of the leg, you can really see it. See, it should go like this and in like that, but then there's this extra lump right here where the Synthol has decided to make its own muscle group. And now we've gone into some weird slideshow mode. What's happening? Okay, so it was good to check in with Mr. Boozman. He seems to still be missing some part of his anatomy up here. I don't know what's going on with that. You know how some people get all into like bodybuilding or swimming and they shave off all of their body hair? I think swimmers want to be more hydrodynamic, and for bodybuilding, it's more about the look. When you get really into bodybuilding and you get a little more advanced, you might shave off a nip. You know what I mean? Like, just, I don't like the aesthetic of having these on my body. These are jokes, by the way. Don't mutilate yourselves. You know what's really weighing me down? These babies, right here. Next. All right, we saw this dude in the last Synthol Dudes video. He had gone a little off the rails with the triceps and biceps. How dangerous is all of this? Getting ourselves some dips. That oil is adding weight to our dips. So these are weighted dips. All right, now we're going to take a look at another clip from that dude. This is very similar to a clip we saw from this guy in a recent video. I don't think this is the same one we saw though. So here you can really see the, oh my gosh, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, brother. Like, right there. right there. Look how much that is hanging down. That is not what a bicep is supposed to look like. This is really dangerous, and I can't believe that people keep going to this point. Like, when you're looking at yourself every day in the mirror, it's hard to see the changes. So when you start doing stuff like this, I think it's pretty easy to go off the rails and not even realize that you've done it. Yeah, I can't put a little bit here yesterday. I put a little bit here the day before. Put a little bit here the day before that. Next thing you know, it's all giant, but you don't know because you just keep looking at it as it gets a little bigger day after day. I think that's what's going on here, which is really sad and messed up. I don't know what look we're going for. I don't think we're achieving it, though. I believe we've got some pec action on this particular case as well. And some forearm? Am I seeing a little lump of forearm right here? I would love to see this in better lighting. Oh my gosh, dude. The point of this video, by the way, is not just to say, oh my gosh, look, that looks crazy. The point of this video is to point out how dangerous this is. It also makes sense to point out how ridiculous it looks, because you can't really take shortcuts and just be like, you know what? I don't feel like doing shrugs. Let me just go ahead and inject a trap here. As you could see, that doesn't really work out. So it's sad, but it's also, you get what you pay for, right? Like, all right, we got this gentleman right here. He's gone. Oh my goodness, dude. Holy crap. Just go ahead and casually throw back that cape that he's wearing for so. Why are you wearing a cape? That's a cape, right? Anyway, throw back your cape casually and reveal your enormous bicep, tricep, trap, delt combination. Just this part right here is bigger than his entire head. My goodness, sir. My good sir. He's like, yeah, I did a couple curls. I've done a couple curls before, you know. Yeah, I've been known to do a couple curls here and there. Maybe even a couple of shrugs. I might have even done a shrug or two. Oh, now he's flexing the pecs, which are not, well, they are kind of pumped up with Synthol, but not as much as everything else. How about we see you flex the bicep? Although maybe you shouldn't, because we don't want to pop anything. Drown the cameraman, right? Dust it off a little bit. That's right, that's right. Stop trying to flex that. Oh my gosh. Okay. And here you can really see all of the enhancement that has taken place, because we could see from here to here, from the top of the delt to the armpit is about this thick, about from there to there. And then we have, oh, bow, bow, big old boosh, tricep down there. And then a big old bicep on the top. Like, it just, I can't just say it normally. Like, you're going right here, you got yourself a little armpit, then all of a sudden, oh my God, look at that tricep. That's the only way to properly narrate what's happening. All right, bro, calm down, please. All right, yeah, take it to the street. Oh my gosh, those traps, sir. It's interesting how the oil seems to gather like in the bottom part of the arm. It's not like staying evenly distributed on the bicep and tricep. Gravity is weighing it down to your elbow. Gravity and Synthol do not mix, my friend. Dude, the traps looks like you got stung by Japanese hornets. Okay. And we're flexing our oil for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't flex. Next. All right, here's a follow-up with this guy. Again. All right, flex it out. Flex it on out, big dog. All right. Whoa. Whoa, what the heck was that look on your face? Hold on. He was like, I don't like the look on your face right here. Hold on. Right about here. He's like, oh. I do not like the look on your face right about there. Whoa, buddy. This is turning into a different kind of video. You're really enjoying flexing right now. This looks like a pile of boulders just stacked on top of each other. Who's ready to climb Mount Synthol? And his shirt says no pain, no gain. Okay, we're talking about the pain of injections, because we're definitely not talking about the pain of working out or the soreness from working out. Why would you wear that shirt? Especially when you have injected yourself with stuff that is so obviously not muscle. That shirt is a fraud. That shirt is a lie. Okay. Alright, man. His traps have started to migrate forward. As you can see, it's not like back here. It's like pushing forward. It's like right up here chilling by his neck in the front. Like it's not on the back, on the side. Like, I don't know. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's not a tumor. There's always a dog just randomly wandering around in the back of these videos. Here's one right here. The obligatory dog. Alright, she's looking at him like, oh my gosh. Did you fall into the stinging nettles again? You're all swole up. It's a little interesting to be spending your money on Synthol in this particular situation. I feel like our money could be better spent elsewhere, honestly. Uh-oh, things are taking a dark turn. We're gonna make him carry this wheelbarrow in this dark alley. Watch his arms just pop. He goes to lift that thing, it's just like, bah. And then he slips on all the oil that comes out. Okay. Okay, there he goes. Back from whence he came. His origin story is that dark alley right there. He materialized out of there one day. We don't know where the hell he came from, but he's going back now. His work here is done. Alright, unfortunately, Synthol Man had to return to his home planet via that dark alleyway. A lot of people don't know that that's where he came from. Next. Alright, I don't believe we've seen from this gentleman before. Alright, do a little posing, sir. Okay, what you gonna do? Gonna hit us with some pull downs. Oh, we're gonna do some tricep extensions with very poor form. You want to keep these elbows tucked and not move the upper arm at all so that your tricep is doing all of the work of the extension. Also, is that like a scar right there from where he went in with it, with the needle or whatever? Maybe. I'm gonna have to say that these pants, no, we can't allow you in the gym with these pants. One love, baby. Alright, flex that oil. Is this his own private gym? Okay, it looks like we've got the majority of it in the biceps. Maybe some lats as well. Alright, whoa, 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 calm down, buddy. Alright, man, take it easy! He started getting all intimidating towards the end there. Next. Alright, now we are going to test the strength of a former Synthol man that we've covered before. This guy right here, who is actually pretty built beyond the Synthol. He has been using it, but he also lifts weights. That's when it's a real shame to me. Like, he hasn't gone completely off the rails with it, but it's enough to where it's a little ridiculous. Your natural muscular physique from what you've done in the gym actually looks better than having bulbous, gigantic biceps, I think. I think he would actually look better if these biceps were a little bit smaller and matched the rest of his physique. As you can see, though, dude's got some strong abs. boom, 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 boom. My doctor recommended that I stop doing this type of ab routine. He's like, dude, go do some crunches or something, man. What the hell? Your internal organs do not like this. Okay, so at their gym, they don't even use weights, okay? You're going to get an arm workout by punching this dude. You're going to get an ab workout by bracing your abs against this dude's punches. This is highly unorthodox, but it's just crazy enough to work. As you can see, it's working. It is working. How many more of these are we going to do, man? All right, we get it. Stop. He's had enough. Stop it. Stop. No. Dang. Okay, so, what are you doing, man? I think he's had enough. What the heck? Now we're going to be taking a look at a random bonus clip that I am not sure is the result of Synthol or not. I don't know. Let's try to figure it out together. Is this Synthol? Oh my gosh, golly. Is this Synthol, or are we wearing a special type of pant that's, like, got padding built into it, or... Okay, I don't know what's going on. I hope this is not Synthol. If it is, we seem to have gone asymmetrical with it. Over here, the ankle is this size, and over here it is this size. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if we just stuffed our pants, or if this is a permanent procedure. I don't know. I'm a little concerned. Kind of looks like goat legs. Can I say that? I'm getting a lot of goat vibes. Alright, I think this is just looping repeatedly for some reason. I don't know. Okay, and we're gonna wrap up the video right there. I'm not sure what was going on in that last clip, if that was the result of Synthol, or we just stuffed our pants with something, or what, I do not know. I really hope that was not Synthol. Hopefully all the people in today's video get the help that they need. The point of this video was not to just be like, oh my gosh, this looks weird. The point is really just to point out the dangers with this procedure, if you even want to call it that, and to show how easy it is to go off the rails. For some reason, that one guy was wearing a shirt that said no pain, no gain, which is very ironic. I personally believe that a little bit of natural muscle looks infinitely better than all of that. And I'm very concerned for the safety of all of those people. Hopefully they get the help they need. So what do you think of the clips that we just saw? Leave a comment below. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel for more content like this in the future. Alright, bye.